Welcome everyone to PropTech Buzz. I'm your host Alvia Rizvi. We'll be discussing the upcoming Cityscape Global Innovation Challenge with a very special guest today, Wouter Truffino, founder of Global PropTech and co-chair of the European Building Innovation Network, to discuss the Cityscape Innovation Challenge 2024. How are you today, Wouter?
Very good, very good. Thank you for having me. Great to be here.
We're thrilled to have you here today. Before we dive into the Cityscape Global Innovation Challenge, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your background, please?
Yeah, well, myself, I studied civil engineering back in the days, a long time ago. Worked in the industry for a long time, and then we started to help the industry with construction technology and property technology. We like to help the network on a global scale with the best solutions out there for the industry, and it's good to see how the industry is moving forward. So always looking for new adventures, new solutions, smart entrepreneurs on a global scale to help them to create business. And that's a little bit what we do, help the network to become more innovative.
All right. So there are three challenges at the Cityscape Global this year. The first is the construction challenge, Wouter. Could you tell us a little bit about the requirements and what participants can expect from this challenge?
Yeah, it's amazing. Cityscape Global. It's a massive event in Riyadh, and it's the biggest real estate event in the world. Last year it was organized for the first year in Saudi Arabia, and there was like 170,000 people attending. Global people attending, but of course most of people are coming from the Middle East. And this Cityscape Innovation Challenge, what we organize, is really there for all startups, scaleups, solution providers that are interested in construction or real estate. And last year we did it for the first time, like I mentioned, and we invited between 10 and I think we invited 12 companies. And of course there was one winner. We had a whole day of pitches, a big jury from all the giga projects. And this year it will become bigger. So we will invite 60 companies on a global scale to be invited to come to Riyadh. We have 3 days of semifinals. We have 1 day of a final. And all companies will be there to present themselves for, again, a massive jury from all different kind of giga projects to really present themselves and to find business. I think that's the most important thing that we try to create with this Cityscape Innovation Challenge.
That sounds fantastic. So the second challenge is the ESG challenge. Could you tell us a little bit of what you all will be looking into these categories and what the judges look in when people present in this category?
Yeah. So the second challenge is the ESG challenge. Here we are looking for, of course, energy efficiency, integrated renewable energy. So those are the energy stuff. But then we have, of course, also water conservation, but also waste management, sustainable design, indoor air quality, urban biodiversity. So everything that has to do with sustainability, durability, will come into that challenge. And to add a little bit more on the construction challenge, or your first challenge, we're really looking forward for 3D printing, project controls and risk management, prefabrication and offsite manufacturing, augmented and virtual reality. So everything that has to do with construction, unmanned machinery, to do things faster or more efficient. The judges will look into that for sure as well.
So let's move to the third part of this challenge, which is the future of living. And what key elements do the judges look for in this particular category?
Yeah, this is a big category because it's a future of living. It's a big category where everything is allowed, actually, as a solution provider within construction and real estate. So it's about the metaverse, it's about Industry 4.0, AI, of course, blockchain, tokenization, smart buildings, smart cities, all different kind of investment tools that have to do with creating a future of living. Is recommended to apply for this third challenge.
For those who are actually interested in participating in your challenge, whether they are startups, developers, or innovators, what does the application process look like?
Yeah, it's very easy. People need to go to cityscapeinnovationchallenge.com, and then they can just apply by adding some details about their companies. It's a very, very easy website, very easy nomination and application procedure. So I think it will take you like 5 or 10 minutes maximum to apply, and then we will come back to you as fast as possible because we're going to announce the 60 companies that we will invite really soon in September.
Okay. And what are the key criterion for selection in this category?
Well, key criteria is actually, well, you need to have a solution, and I think it's also good to have a solution that is already being implemented, so that you have already a validated product. I think that's very important. What we're not looking for is vendor lock-in solutions, solutions that are not cost effective, solutions that are difficult to implement logistically. You need to be able to come to Riyadh with your solution, of course. And solutions with no track record of success. That's what we're not looking for. But the rest, everything is more than welcome to apply.
So the deadline is fast approaching for the applications. It's the 30th of August. Could you emphasize why it's important for potential participants to act quickly and get their applications in now?
Yeah, it's like 2 or 3 days, and then the deadline is closed. Indeed, right now we have around 150 solutions, I think, that have applied already. But I think, well, the most important thing is to apply is if you have a solution for new build. Well, you need to be in Saudi Arabia or in the Middle East because there is where the real estate and construction is happening worldwide. Mega projects are being started up right now. There's a lot of money put into real estate and construction. So if you have a solution and you want to create a big business, well, I think you need to be in the Middle East the upcoming years for sure.
Do you have any advice or tips for applicants to increase their chances of selection?
That is the $1 million question. Good question. Well, that's a difficult question to answer. What is the best advice?
What would you do then?
Well, I would apply for sure, because the jury also will see all nominations, and the jury is all people from different kind of companies within the Middle East. I would for sure apply and then see if you're in the top 60, and if you're selected, go, because this is an event that you have never seen before in the world. It's unbelievable how big it is. I think they will hit the 200,000 plus people this year. So only to attend this event and to speak to different kind of people from all over the world, I think that's very interesting to be at.
So that brings us to the end of our little video here. Thank you so much for coming, Wouter, for sharing your insights today. And to our listeners, don't forget to check out the Cityscape Innovation Challenge and get your applications in before the deadline. Until next time, keep innovating. Thank you so much for tuning into PropTech Buzz, the first app that integrates the power of products, leadership, community, and media to create a unique ecosystem for all things PropTech. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.